Welcome to the next installment of What's on the Shelf. I have already done a couple with satin enamel, and I think I'm going to work in that same corner of my shelf again with some deco art metallics. Now, I'm hoping that they are going to have the same reaction. I have worked with the colors in the past, and I'm pretty sure I can get that same pearl type reaction. I'm going to be using some Creative Inspirations red along with it. I'll show you on my shelf what we've got, and I'm going to be doing a fire swipe tonight. So let's go to my shelf. Okay, so as a reminder, I am working with these right now. I think, let me see here. I think, let's go, because I'm going to mix it in with red. I want red pieces to pop up. So I'm going to do what's left of this berry bright metallic paint, and why not mix in a little bit of this copper color. All right, that's what I'm going to do, these two. All right, so I got those off my shelf and I have mixed them up. I will show you what it looks like, but this is the berry color deco art metallic with a little bit. I did just a scoop of each of these, and I'll put my mixture in the description. So the copper and the berry. And I did get rid of the rest of the berry, so that is another thing that is off my shelf. I'm also using up my Floetrol, my gloss medium, as I'm doing these, so I'm super excited. I have got, here is the color that is gonna go with it, and I think it's gonna be a beautiful color. It is almost like a crimson color, and it is thick, and which is what surprises me, because almost always pearl cells end up, you need like really thin paint for them. But if I did really thin paint around the edges and really thick paint in the middle, the consistency wouldn't be the same. So I'm trying to keep these the same consistency, just a 1 or 2 trace before it sinks back into the cup. I think I am going to do the cross pattern again to get cells on each side, but also have some of the paint stick. So we'll see how that goes. And I am going to swipe with black this time. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, so first things first, I am going to pour my black in the center, not too much. The rest of it can come out the sides. So that was about, I don't know, I would say maybe, this is a 20-ounce cup, so maybe like 10 ounces of paint. And normally a 20 to 22-ounce cup covers a 24 by 24 inch canvas, which is what this is. All right, so next, my cross never really stays in a cross, huh? So next I'm going to do actually 2 swipes on this one. So I've got my red there. I'm gonna go orange next. I want it to go right up against the other color. I don't want any black showing through because the black will come through in the swipe as well, and I don't want that. Now my yellow. See, I've got one little line of it right there, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit of yellow over it. So I'm starting into the other color. Okay, that is plenty. I'm gonna try to swipe down and around and up and around. Now, I think this color is gonna go well. I originally tried mixing in the satin enamel white with red, and it gave me this pink color, and I did not like it at all. So we're gonna try it a little bit different this time. Oh, I shouldn't have put any right here on these sides, but all right, we're gonna see how it goes. Oh, I love this color that the copper and the berry made with that permanent red. Lots of air bubbles in that one. Still lots of air bubbles, I feel, because I just mixed those colors up. But all right, so now time for the swipes. I'm gonna start with my big palette knife, and then I'm also going to go into the color as well, into the satin or the Deco Art metallic color as well. Okay, so here we go, starting out. I'm gonna swipe down into there. Let's see if I already start to get that reaction. Okay, I see tiny little bits of it starting to pop up. Ooh! Wow, I've got tons of them over here on this side. It's when the paint gets thinner towards the edges that the true reaction starts to happen. But oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go for the other side. And then I'll come in with my small palette knife if I need to finish up the colors. So I'm gonna swipe from the opposite side. Starting in the color, gonna come around, swipe up through there, and then lift the palette knife a little bit. Okay, let's see, is any berry coming through over there? A little bit. Wow, there is like a ton of it coming up right over here. Now I'm gonna take my smaller palette knife. Gotta clean these off good. Okay, my smaller palette knife, dip it in, up through here. It is such a different reaction. It's like a cloudier, puffier type cell instead of lacing when you swipe through. I actually might swipe a few more times, just black on the berry mixture. Do I want to swipe one time through there? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'll swipe up through there. Ooh, oh, I got some of that pretty yellow right there. Okay, what do I do with this? Maybe I just take this. Like that. I may regret that, but I can always work on it. I can always work on it. I really love I might swipe one more up here because I love that effect. Oh, you can see it happen immediately, and they're bigger and juicier cells. So pretty. God, look at him starting over here. Okay, so when I tilt, it's just gonna be a lot of color to start. And then hopefully I get some of this reaction coming through as well. So let me get my gloves on. So pretty. Oh, so any of the Deco Art metallics thus far. And I experimented so long ago with these. It was when I first started my channel. I was watching Melly D and Elise Fournier do these and Bonnie Keene, and I experimented for months with all of these, and that's how I ended up with such a big, so these paints are old. I'm hoping that they hold up. All right, let's stretch this out. Gonna go up to this corner up here. All the way off the side. And I know that I'm getting rid of that berry color, but I want to get rid of that berry color because I want my colors to roll over that color. So like I'm going to go right here with some of it. I have enough on these ends. Okay, I'm not going to do it now because this is the whole purpose of this is to get rid of stuff off my shelf, but I might have to get some more of that berry color. I still have some of the copper. This is what happens to me and why I have so much on my shelves, because it gets to a point where I'm like, oh, I'm out. I need another one. But in all reality, I don't always need another one. Oh, this is so pretty. And the cells are starting to pop up over there. All right, one more good tilt to the twist to the side so that you can see when I'm tilting. Oh, and that berry color. Wow, wow, wow. I love it. Ooh, you know what? I might actually just put some more of that berry color on this side because I don't want to have to stretch this out too much. Look at all the, oh my gosh. Look at how those cells ended up I'm so happy. And this is right up my color scheme, right up my alley on color scheme. Even though I know it's not for everybody, but I love fire colors. Okay, tilting it back. Tilting it back. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. It's starting to pop through a little bit in the black. I'm getting it along the edges. I've got it a lot right up here. I, of course, have another idea, but I might have to just swipe. Ooh, I almost dropped that. I might have to just swipe colors through the satin mixture and see what that does. I'm very happy with this though. All right. I feel like I'm kind of done. I don't know that I want to fiddle at all. I mean, the fiddler in me wants to like take this up into this negative space a little bit, but I kind of like that it's a big section of negative space. So new year, new me, right? I'm gonna not fiddle. I think I'm done. I'll show you. Ta-da! As Karen from Waterfall Acrylics would say. I've got a lot of cells coming up here. You can see there's a little bit of like a black ringlet around them. There is that corner, and I've still got some of the cells. It keeps developing over a long period of time. Look at that corner. Super fun. Just another way to add some dimension. Look at that corner with the yellow lacing through it. Oh, so much fun. All right, so I'm going to let this one dry, see if any more cells develop in it. I would like one where I have a strip of them going through the center. But I think my next one, so I did 20 by 20 inch canvas. This is a 24 by 24. I think my next is going to be a 36 by 36 inch in rainbow colors. All right, I'll show you how it dries. Oh, I am so happy with how this turned out. You have got the bright fire colors in the center, a big splash of negative space, and then the berry all around the corners. And each side, they showed up a little bit different. So these have like tiny little ones and then this big block of them that got stretched out. This side here has all the tiny little cells that are like surrounded in the darker color. I love them coming through on the yellow right there. Then this one has got a ton of them, and against the black backdrop, oh, it is so pretty. Tiny little ones along the side, and then this beautiful section of them up here. I am so happy this worked out. So I'm not going to buy any more right now. but this will definitely make it back to my shelf, I think, when I finish this series. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I have some more ideas coming up for this, so hope you're liking these. All right. Happy painting. Bye.